You know the 92.7, the Block Studios are lit.
All right, so I am J.Belle. We're in Social Studios, and I have Chris Smith from the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes, ma'am.
Bengals, okay. I want to make sure I pronounced it right. Before anything, we're going to be talking about his charity event, bowling. I'm sorry, say it one more time for me.
Strikes for Bowling.
Strikes for Bowling. It's coming up July 8th. We're also going to talk about his involvement in the community. And he is a North Carolina local.
Already.
Yes. So right now we're trying to, I'm trying to learn how to change my players. There we go. We're trying to learn how to change my players. And even though we're both from North Carolina, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. He's over here choosing.
I got a lot of boys to play for the Cowboys. I'm gonna let you slide.
You don't have no choice. You gotta let me slide. I ain't even gonna choose nothing. I'm just gonna let it play. All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about your event that's coming up. Now, it's July 8th. Mm-hmm. Where is it gonna be at?
It's gonna be at the bowling alley of what is it, Mount? Yeah, 10 parking lanes. Yeah, 10 parking lanes or whatever. And it's gonna be like a real nice setup. Just as far as like giving back to the community is like that's one thing my parents just instilled in me when I was little. Playing football. When I made it to this level, I always like give back. Never forget where you came from. So this is gonna be an event. We help raising money for the Boys and Girls Club and my high school. I went to Western Run in the country. Mm-hmm. Everybody know in Old Salisbury. Western Run High School and stuff like that. So it's going to be a fun event for the kids to come out and just have a good time.
Okay, now is this your first one or have you been doing this for a couple of years? This is
my first. I'm kind of like silent and doing a lot. Like when I get back and stuff, I'm kind of, and people get on me about this. I'll kind of like just do it out of just, not having my name just anonymous and whatever like that. But, this is the first one I had actually in the open and, getting a lot of people involved and things of that nature.
Okay, cool. And so, how many people are you expecting at this event? Like some of your football players?
I got my boy, when in college, he played in Missouri. We had a couple battles together, but Coney Ely, he actually played for the Panthers. He got traded maybe like a month before I got traded to the Patriots. So he's going to be there. I have my boy that we grew up together, Javon Hargrave from the Steelers. He's going to be there. So that's two of the, big name guys or whatever. I know Bengals fans don't get mad. We grew up together because Bengals and Steelers, we not supposed to like each other. So we grew up together. So y'all spare me on this one, okay?
It's gonna be funny because when you meet our program director, Mary Kay, she's a huge Steelers fan.
Oh man!
So I told her you were coming today. I told her you were coming today. She's like, She's like, I gotta let him know I'm a Steelers fan.
It's I didn't know. Actually, I didn't know it was that serious until like I got there. So like they, my teammates kind of let me know, hey, now be careful. So but it's all fun. It's one of our big rivalries in the division. So
okay. Now you talked about your trade a little bit. Now you were playing with the Jaguars. Mm-hmm. Now it's a whole different skill, like a whole different feel for you being with the Bengals right now as you get ready to go into. Is it training camp?
Yeah,
ready to start?
Camp.
Okay, so is it a whole different feel with the team that you're with now versus when you were with the Jaguars?
Yeah, I would say it's different because, getting drafted or whatever, like coming in with the Jaguars, they coached me at the Senior Bowl, so I made a lot of friends, like Telvin Smith and Aaron Coleman, my boys, and just being in Jacksonville for 3 years, just all the different people I met and stuff. But, I think the biggest part is the heat. In Jacksonville, so around this time it's so hot or whatever, and in Cincinnati we just got that perfect weather. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that is it. But as far as my teammates and stuff like this, they welcome me in. It felt like everybody picking me because getting traded for, when the Bengals traded for me, it went like viral. So it felt like being drafted all over again and stuff like that. But they welcome me in. I in the draft process, I knew Jeremy Hill and Pat Man and. I know Jerry Kirkpatrick, all them guys, Vontaze Burt, all them, they just welcomed me in and said, let's get to rolling. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Wow. So this season coming up.
I seen you got the Cowboys too. I didn't even cut you. I seen you got the Cowboys too. So I got to whoop you.
It's not going down. You want me to teach me how to play? You
Gotta get her.
You see how you doing, Cowboys fans? We're not about to let this happen. So you see who he is. Your number, what's your number for the Bengals? So
94.
the Cowboys. Okay, 94. You gotta go
Watch
for him.
out for
Okay,
that, yeah.
watch out for him. All right, we Cowboys fans, we stick together.
No,
Okay,
I
because you
know,
know who the
trust me, I
biggest
know.
one is. Charlemagne.
Oh Lord. Oh man, y'all do stick together. That's one thing I can say.
Yes. Now, new season's coming up. What are some of your expectations going in with your new team?
Oh man, I mean, I guess the number one goal is to win. You know, I feel like we win. I mean, there being a program that's on the high up, and I feel like we got high expectations as a team this year. So I feel like we win. I feel like as the old coach back in the day told me, if you take care of the name on the front of the jersey, you'll take care of the name on the back of the jersey. So when we play as a team, do what we're supposed to do. I feel like all my individual goals will basically be reached.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. So.
And exactly how many years have you been in NFL?
This is my fourth year. I beat the stereotype. 3 years. I got to the fourth year, so it's crazy how I go by so fast. It's like yesterday I was just drafted, and it's like going in my contract year, so a big year for me and stuff. But I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself. I'm just going there and just take one day at a time, and just see what happens.
Now, from what I can tell, watching football myself growing up, it seems like NFL players have an average maybe about 10 years in the league. Maybe some had a little more.
10. Ooh,
Would
I
you
wish
like
I
to?
could.
Can you push the 10 years? You willing to go past 10 years longevity-wise? What are you looking for?
I would, as far as I would, that's my goal is to play 10. That's my goal is to play 10 years, and plus, like, that's the main thing about it. Just taking care of your body and stuff like that, and it just goes by so fast. So I never thought I would be in the league, let alone be in my fourth year. So
right.
it's just a blessing and everything. So that's one thing about it. That's my goal to play 10. I don't know, after 10, I'm gonna have to shut it down. I don't know how my body gonna feel, but as far as now, I'm just blessed to just stay healthy and just go out there and just work hard every day.
All them Cowboys fans.
Look at that, man.
Yeah.
I see some Bengals in that, though. I see some Bengals in
we ain't
that,
dealing
though.
with the Bengals. Okay, so as I go into
you gotta
this.
kick. I get ball first, so we gonna there.
Okay, so I just push X and kick up.
X, and then press it. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a bad. You gotta get the thing in between the lines. That's the hardest thing I had to learn.
I got you.
So.
Okay. So we're talking a little bit more. Now you're a North Carolina local. You're from
Salisbury, North Carolina.
Salisbury, North Carolina.
Yeah, I stay in Charlotte.
And you said you're very private and very quiet about some of your organizations that you work with. Why is it so important for you to give back?
I feel like, cause especially with kids and stuff, I was like in their shoes once and everything. So I just like
Just chose a plate and then walked away. Go ahead.
I seen that. But I like as far as just like the kids and stuff. I know growing up, I had like guys I looked up to in the community and stuff, and just to be. Everybody doesn't make it to the NFL, especially from little old Salisbury, North Carolina. Who would thought like 4 guys or whatever that will make it? I got my boy from the Jets. One just got recently drafted to the Steelers, J.Belle. So that's one thing about it, like that. When you see, like, from a small town we come from, the kids just look up to us like, man, we can do it too. So that's one thing I just want to just let them know. If you work hard, and do your dream. Oh, man, you got to pick on the first play.
I ain't going nowhere.
Y'all, don't. Look. I don't play PS4, man.
Wait, I don't play video games, period.
See, that's how she got me. She asked the question while I was on offense. That's all right, though. I'm going to bounce back, though.
What's so funny is I didn't even realize I did anything.
That's Sean Lee, so I got to he a dog.
I'm sorry to cut you.
Nah, you good. But like, yeah, that's the main thing about it. Just showing the kids that whatever you can accomplish, and that's one thing about it. It's not always just in football. Anything. If you want to be a doctor, lawyer, firefighter, just if you work hard towards your dream, it's gonna fall in place. So that's one thing about it. You just gotta. I know it sounds like a broken record, but you just gotta just keep working and just keep grinding. So yeah, that's one thing I just want to instill into all the kids and stuff like that. And I know as a kid growing up, I loved bowling. Bowling is just always fun. Heck, in Jacksonville, Coach Bradley used to take us bowling. We used to act like kids or whatever like that. So everything. Oh, there we go. There we go. But that's the main thing.
And you talk about, making sure kids understand that they can do anything, be anything. Who are some of the influence in your life when you were growing up?
I was a big Lakers fan growing up, even though we struggling now. But I was a big Kobe Bryant fan. I never got to meet him in person though. But it's as far as football, everybody it's shocking to everybody. I never had a favorite team. I always just loved the game. I had favorite players and stuff like that. I would say one of my favorite players was old school players like Derek Thomas or whatever and stuff like that. But I always just love football and just love the game. So then love to rush the passer. I've been playing the same position since I was in third grade Little League. So, but I just looked up to a lot of different people, and especially when I got to college and stuff, Arkansas. I looked up to guys around me and stuff like that, and just watch people that try to stay around people that wanted the same goals I wanted. So that was basically it and everything. So.
All right, and you've been in the NFL for 4 years, and you've managed to stay under the radar a little bit.
Yeah.
How do you keep that when you got huge players that are around the same age as you, like Odell Beckham?
Yeah.
That in the spotlight constantly, always in some type of way. What is your secret to?
I mean, it's just me. I think it depends on what type of person you are. I mean, I'm very I'm very simple. I'm real chill, laid back. And not to say those guys aren't. Odell, he probably real chill. He just always in the spotlight though. But just real chill, laid back. And I just love the simple things. Just hanging around, being around my family, my boys and stuff like that. Especially around this time when we get time, we can also work hard, but not only have the time to spend with your family and stuff.
No.
Come on, Andy. I know you. Come on, Andy.
I'm not doing the Cowboys injustice right now. I'm ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. All right. So training camp for the Bengals starts when?
July 27th.
You looking forward to it? You ready to go?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go. I got my first workout in today actually, and I just felt so good. I'm just ready to get back to football's finally here. It's after the NBA finals, everybody hits this dead period. Watching baseball. I've been watching baseball a little bit more. That's why I get a little bit into the game and stuff for baseball. But now it's everybody's waiting on football to come around. So it's here. So I'm ready to get back in the groove of things, and just being with a new team is just so a blessing, such a blessing just to have a good and a blessed new start. So
he is killing me. He doesn't play PS4. It's kind of
even right now.
He doesn't play PS4.
I need Carlos. I know Carlos watching. I need Carlos to get off a block. Come on, man. Get off a block, Carlos. Man.
Oh man, this is great. This has been an interesting conversation with you playing Madden. Look, that's why I let the men play video games, not just sit by and watch. Okay.
I gotta get me a PS4.
Oh, now you want a PS4? Oh, I thought you played Xbox.
Right. Yeah, I gotta get me one. I gotta get right on both game systems. I gotta get right on both of them. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So okay, event goes down July 8th.
July 8th.
Starts at what time?
It's from 2 to 4.
2 to 4, and it's the location is once again.
It's Park Lane? Yeah, 10 Park Lane. It's
10 Park Lane. Going down July 8th. Bowling.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
With Chris Smith, Cincinnati Bengals. I'm over here. I'm over there. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna continue to take this butt whooping.
But we tired now. We're gonna just call it even tie like that. We gonna be tired now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is J.Belle for Radio 1 Charlotte. Until next time. All right.